Today I will playing with really cool things, and I will show how you can do properly sugaring and doing really sophisticated designs. I will be able to check the comments, so I appreciate if you guys with me and contact with me. Hi Terry, thank you for joining me. So today we will sugaring. Hi Nancy, how are you? Sugaring, I think everybody can do. However, always when you see some kind of nail art that we posting on the YouTube or we doing, maybe you realize the difference. And I just want show you how you can more sophisticated way, and I want teach you explaining when we sugaring why I'm using that material, other time why I'm using different one. Okay, hi everyone. Hi Cindy, hi Angela, how are you, sweetheart? So hi Martin, how are you? So it's tiny things, but if you just follow my instruction, your work will be more successful. And I want to explaining different material, different glitters, different effect. Okay, I'm fine, thank you. I have a really good weekend, and cooking. It's just normal. So because last video I was not able to save it, I think everyone recognized that, and I'm so sorry. This is why I tell to everyone how most of the time I recording, actually I always recording and I post it in my YouTube channel, because I do this live video, this kind of tutorials only for you guys. And of course I want to share with everyone and give a chance and the possibility to watch back always when you feel you don't understand something, or you just you have a time and watch back to get inspiration. But last actually this Thursday accidentally we deleted and we hours tried to find back from the Instagram, but we was not able to save. So just I go back quickly, because I promise I will do one more video this kind of designs. Okay, so the Thursday class on my Instagram, I show how you painting, hand painting, super quick French free edge. Okay, and I show the differences how you do on the real three-dimensional surface, because most of the time people just trying like a super flat short nails. I use different technique when I'm using on almond shape, and it's not simply because it's on almond, because it's C-curved. Okay, so that was the demonstration. Other demonstration was how you do handmade jewelries with little Japanese studs. Okay, how I build up and how I do this like an amber golden bar in the center. So all is handmade, is not, you know, it's super easy. And I really recommend to use Japanese studs, because every customer have different shape, length, wideness of the nail. So if you're buying sticker or big piece of jewelry, it doesn't guaranteed it's fit to the customer who want that. Okay, and of course I show how you do special like stone effect with the new glass flexi gel. Okay, so because I was not able to record that, I will remake it. Of course I will change to different colors, because it's why not. I don't like repeating myself, honestly, honey. But if someone missed the live video, will be similar. But honestly, this is why I do recommend being with me first. you don't give the chance miss something, because my mistake, I delete the video. And the plus, you can bit with me, and I really appreciate that. So today we will sugaring. Okay, I just quickly applying different kind of base. One will be the white one, which is I'm using the art white as a super thin layer. You remember that is not a regular gel polish. First is almost dry the brush, so I just making like painting the surface. You see it's almost dried. Okay, that's totally okay, because I just do the surface wet. Okay, and after I remove the excess from the brush. So normally I just do that and I painting, right? So I really press and remove the excess, because it don't need anymore this quantity. Actually, I'm using approximately half of the quantity like normally I do, if it makes sense or it's help. Quickly, whatever. Little bit wait. I don't wait, whatever. I recommend to wait a little bit, couple seconds, to let self-leveling beautifully, especially if you're working on tip, because the tip is super cold, especially because my home is super cold. I'm northern girl, honey, so I like the cold. And of course, because no customer body underneath, by this reason no body temperature, so customer have more warmer the nail, so less time to self-leveling. And I'm using base as the 34 of the Colorit. Okay, that is a pastelish like powder color, pink like blush, but more like a powder. I just love it. So that is a simple base pink color. Here we are. Go into the lamp, and I do one more white. Okay. Hi Lynn, thank you for joining me. How is your days? How was the week? You love this pink? Yes, it's one of my favorite. Of course, the 29 is the other one, which is I really love it. I work a lot with that. It's just depending which kind of design I make it. Honestly, you cannot supply enough pink, because customer, even if you have a big color chart, they always looking something different. Did you realize that? They are never satisfied. And I so love the customer who just, you know what, some pinkish, it's depending on you what you want. Now that is my customer. Because this way I have a free chance. So glittering, I will sugaring with powder, and I will sugaring with glitter. Which kind of glitters is good for sugaring? When you do sugaring, that means the design will be on the top, so the glitter will be not coated. Okay, not coated. By this reason, make sure the glitter able to stuck on the surface. So important, the base, the wet base what you using. And second, have to be super microscopic thin, and the plus flat. Now you are with me? Two things. When you buying the glitter, you don't know, manufacturer never will share with you, because just too much information. But when they cutting the glitter is a sheet, okay, and the cutting size is one measurement, okay, so they can cutting micro. But the other measurement, what is the manufacturer, the professional, that means not a chop shop supply. The other things, a professional company will supplying to you the version of the glitter, which is the sheet is super thin, okay, and super small the particle. That is the JOHENS glitters. Almost like a powder, like honestly like a powder. Okay, I know in the camera it doesn't see through exactly how super thin, but it's like it's not like a sugar, like a powder sugar or sugar powder, you know what I mean. It's when I touch it, it's like super smooth, is stuck on my nail, doesn't really it's special. Okay, at the JOHENS most of the glitter is like that. Some, like in the Angel collection or whatever, I have a bigger particle, which mean when the cutting is not super tiny, a little bit bigger, because I want pieces add. Okay, but most of them you can use that. The more microscopic is the sugar dust of the glitters. That is extremely, but I will not using the extremely, I'm using the regular size, so you will see how super thin. Why important that? Because when I applying the wet layer, which will keep cure in under the light and keep the glitter particles, if too wide, too, even if small particle but not flat, it's wide, the gel will not keep it on. Okay, so you cannot do sugaring. You can do sugaring with everything, however the customer will lose it because the gel cannot handle it. Okay, which kind of gel I'm using for full coverage? If I doing full coverage, I will do one. Make sure, so I do applying I'm using the allure of the glitter. What is the allure of the glitter? I know you already have, and looks like a top shine. Okay, it's a top gel. No, just a similarity between the top shine or any kind of top gel, because it's cure to shiny, so you don't have to wipe it. That is key information. If it's, you must have to wiping, honey, will not stuck the glitter on the surface. So why I'm using the allure of the glitter and why I'm don't using the top shine? Okay, the difference is how the allure have different ingredient, like more like a glue. It's really keep the glitter particle not just underneath, is like really grab it, and customer after 5 weeks or 6 weeks come back, she will come back same glittery, she will not lose it all if you're applying properly. Okay, hi Rosemary, how are you? Yes, the glitter is microfine. I just don't like to use because everybody advertising, even the chop shop supplies, that mean to me who just buying and don't even know how they're producing, just looks like shiny and brightening, and they sell it and they call micro. If I compete with other companies, if they tell micro, the JOHENS is nano size, which is much smaller, and not just the cutting particle, the flatness, it's just simple special. Okay, oh, and I just got notification on my table how all JOHENS glitters and the allure of the glitter top gel, that one, we will give to you guys 30% off. And please remember, because if I cannot save I cannot let you know, the code is my name, H like hotel, E like elephant, N like Nancy, I like Idaho, and the number 30, so HENI 30. If you need some glitter or you want to stock up or you want a full collection, actually have 100 something colors, just it's time to grab. And of course the website is johens.com, and that offer, I see I got notification, offer ends on Wednesday, March 16, midnight. Okay, So that is and guys, always when I give a random discount, because always I give, take take chance, because you can always buying like 20-30% off. Okay, it's just I want to make sure everyone can grab the stuff that you need, even if you know what I mean. It's just discount is discount. Who don't love the discount? Okay, I don't like discount if it's fresh fish, okay, because that is fishy to me. I don't want food poisoning, you know what I mean. So fresh fish do not grab if discount, but any other which is no shelf life and you anyway using, just stock up. Okay, I applying a thin layer, again thin layer. Okay, don't need extra quantity. First of all, it's gel polish. I don't want bumpiness at all. Second, I don't want more wider the customer nail. So I will applying right now. That is the mermaid tail MT number 2. Okay, no discount for sushi, honey, no discount for sushi. I really love trying everything, but you know, food poisoning is minimum 2 day lay down. Okay, but anything else, brushes, glitters, honey, you cannot imagine. I will do video the whole glitters together. It's just so impressive. And when you open it, the drawer and customer asking, oh, could I get something glittery, you just open it and she will be impressed. But before you open it, the drawer, ask the color, because if not, 1 hour she will just looking for. So, and how looks like, how bright is the JOHENS one. That is, for example, sorry, I just show. This is how it looks like. I'm use the allure and I'm use the dragon scale. It's just big wow. Okay, honey, it's just big wow. How reflect, and it's smooth. It's gel polish, even if the toenail or just natural nail surface. Okay, don't need acrylic or gel underneath. Okay, so I just open it. And do you remember we always using the little triangle, which is come with 4 in the set. I think the 4 is neat, different color, black, blue, white, and the pink. Sometimes when I pick up something teeny tiny stuff, sometimes it's better the black, or you know what I mean. And second, maybe use different on, but you don't have a time to wash it. So this is why I figured it out better if we got just simple the larger quantity. So I'm using the little cuticle pusher, and I just pour it on. Exactly when you sugaring or make cocoa powder on the tiramisu, if you know how we do, whatever, it's my favorite one and I love to do. And the same is just little press on the metal tool, because I don't want to waste too much, right? Okie dokie. And I just quickly remove the excess, and I see where I don't coated. So where I don't coated yet, it's just time. Okay, if the customer hand, I just tapping her finger. Okay, don't hurt her. I see video when this meshing. No, just teeny tiny, because I just want the excess, which is not too much. The teeny tiny excess of the glitter is going down to avoid the lamp will coated fully with glitter. If you don't trust on your customer, better if simple you put, before she go into the lamp, just put a paper towel and that's it. Okay, and the nail art I just remove from my table, because I'm like that, you know what I mean. I hate the messy table. Okay, you don't have to press down the glitter because it's super thin. Yeah, the dragon scale is really impressive. It's really good. But same good, you remember the brilliant sugar, the 1 and the 2. So the 1 and the 2 is just big wow. Super fine and super flat. Unfortunately, as I see, you don't see nothing of the shininess. Yeah, that's the camera, I'm sorry, but it's like crazy bright and super fine. It's really good for sugaring. Now let's painting. So what about if I will mixing the colors, the base colors what I'm using. Okay, so I add on the palette a teeny tiny of the 34, and I add one more here, and I will mixing a bit with the Picasso white. You remember Picasso white, I told you you can use simple as a color booster. Because I don't know how too much, I take it off some. Because if one time I already mixed, you cannot take it out. Oh, perfectly enough. You see, that extra is just make super white. And maybe I'm creating just a teeny tiny of that to make lighter as a base. And I add a little bit of the white more to here. Better if you're mixing more slowly than me, because if you're mixing like a mixer, you're rushing, you add bubble into. That's okay, just when you're painting you have to deal with. Okay, and I just removing that dust. Okay, I do on the trash because I don't want the table fully loaded. Okay, here we are. That is super fine, smooth, customer will love it, super bright and covering well, and the allure will keep it 100% on the surface. It's just a big wow, honestly. So let's painting. First, what I will doing right now, I will use the matte top coat on the surface because part of the design will be matte and will be shiny too. Okay, apply super thin, doesn't have to beautifully covered. I just don't want extra layers. Because the gel polish is no slimy layer, no anchored layer, however have a little grubby surface, so I don't want to have transfer foil will stuck on, if it makes sense. I will using the transfer gel black liner. I'm using the black liner right now because I want to see what I'm doing, where I'm painting. I take it out some into my palette and I'm using the perfect line brush to create some design that will be like geometric style. Okay, okay, here we are, and I start painting like a hollow circles. If it doesn't make sense, no worry, that is my English. You will see what I'm doing. So I touch down, create the point, and I pull it to one direction, touch down, and I pull it, and I want some kind of not really regular shape. Okay, not perfect. I mean perfect, but not too even. Yeah, that is makes sense. Okay. The next one. Just like this. A circle. Always I do where connected with something, like a little triangle. Okay. Just like this. It's a random shapes. Just like this. And I will fill it with sugaring technique. Pull it. Pull it, and where is the connection, I make it like a triangle. This way they will live together. And that tip will be beautiful little pinkish design, no worry. I'm just using the black because I want to see where I'm drawing. I make the triangle everywhere. That is important, because if you don't make this kind of adjustment, they will look like separate. They will look like they don't living together, if it makes sense. And one more. To here. Okay, something like that. It's really a geometric things. It's not really matter, but you can do any kind of, like I did flower, okay, with same color. It's so delicate, like a lacy kind of nail. Yeah, the mixing sheet is just the most easy to work with, because you can doing on any kind of surface like glass. Okay, honestly, you can do on anything. However, I always teach you, in our industry, or if you're just doing as hobby, whatever, time is valuable. And if I have to wash the gel, if you know, gel is absolutely not easy to wash off. So by this reason, I just working on one customer, one palette, and throw away only one sheet of the booklet. And this is the easiest way. You remember the brush, because it's transfer gel, you must have to clean with the alcohol before you touch the brush cleaner. Okay, every time when I'm working with, I will tell you, because that is important. And I don't want how they open it, so I just touch it and rolling to remove the excess, so only into the hair have the cleanser gel, and I put it back. And I'm just looking for I just make a piece of the sensitive gold, and I will laying it down. Don't need special movement, I just touch it. Simple touch it the surface. Don't need rub, because it's sensitive. Okay, everywhere when I touched, you see I already touched with my gel on my gloves. This is why you have to. And I touched already and have gel on the sticker, on the foil. Do you see? I just show because this can be happening. So I don't see, I don't clean my gloves. On my gloves have a gel. And when I touched and turn around, this is why it's stuck on the mat too. Okay, that's okay, you can remove easily. I'm using first alcohol and simple wipe it off. Just I wipe it off where I will not cover it with something. So for example, I will cover that, so not necessary to remove. And I'm not sure about that, so I remove from this part too. I do not decide yet. Okay, the rest I keep it over there. If you need, you can wipe it off with brush, the teeny tiny line too, if you want. I will coating flash cure, a top coat. You know what? I want to show how you remove, because it's helpful, right? Do you want me to show? I'm using the fine shader. You need some alcohol, paper, and just gentle wash between, because that will take it off the foil. Okay, this is how you can clean it if you messed up accidentally. And in the center too, but anyway I will painting on, so to me it's not necessary. I don't waste time with that. I just want to show you guys how you can fix it, because every information is valuable. So just a quick top shine, because that will protecting my foil from every other layer. Thank you so much. I just, because you know, sometimes I see how everybody, honestly, everybody do mistake. First, if you want to learn of your mistake, that's important to understand what happened. Don't always complaining the material, the customer, or whatever, especially if you have a good customer in front of you and you have a trusted good manufacturer. Okay, sometimes we just do mistake, and I already know how I touch the gel and on from the bottle, and I already know have here, and I just wipe it like this on one, whatever, generally whatever, but the foil will take it, you see. So that is one time you do mistake, and if you are smart, it's just only one and never again. That is not things you are not good. That is the things you are not good if you forget it. Okay, if you forget it, yes, you will do again and again the mistake. However, this is why I show you how you fixed. So I add matte again. This is why I applied thin, started with thin and finish with thin. Okay, go into the lamp, and I will using right now the artist brush. Using the artist brush because I need the point, but because I will going between the teeny tiny line too. However, I need the wider part too, which is the perfect line is not good for it. So I do not fully cure, and I start fill the design. Okay, first I will fill with like the lighter powdery color. First is just have to be kinda wet, okay, doesn't have to full cover, because you have to control do not going over the gold. Okay, just like that. And after I pick up a little bit more, and with the point I just smoothing and make sure it's covered well. Okay, one, and I will fill this teeny tiny too. It's flat, it's not 3D, absolutely flat, okay. That is important. And I will fill that one too. You know what, a little bit darker. I'm using the darker one. Okay, take it off because it's too much on my brush. And that will be like a ceramic effect. Okay, same technique, I will sugaring, but I want a matte and like a ceramic effect, if it makes sense. I just make sure coated well and smooth. Okay. And I will add one white too. I'm using the art white. Where is? I just find the black one, art white. At the center. Okay, again, is not bumpy, it's flat. Just because have a good coverage, you are able to painting like fully cover the base. Okay, okay. Maybe that one too. I just see the harmony, because that will be glitter, that will be glitter, that will be glitter. I don't want to have two color is next to each other. Okay, so because I have one more line which is not coated and cannot be the glittery one, I just add the white, and I add the white because pink and pink at the next. Okay, and right now, because that will be like a ceramic, I will using the crystal clear transparent powder, which is super smooth. You can use any other powder, just will be a little bit chunkier. That's okay. If the customer like the more smooth and you want not get dirty easy, I do recommend to use the crystal clear from the JOHENS. Okay, and cure into the lamp. Okay, one more time. That is my art things, and I'm working on tips, not on human body. Okay, you just simply pour on like I showed before. Okay, that is my routine because I'm working on the tips and I'm just using that. Why I don't recommend to deeping into the powder, because the powder, any kind of powder, will create a good base for the evolution of the microorganism, mean any kind of viruses like herpes, whatever, ugh, and fungus, ugh, and any kind of bacteria too. Okay, so just pour on the top, use the triangle and use the little cuticle pusher, which is, if you want a tiny part, you just use the little scoop and that's it. And this way. Okay, I'm removing the dust. Okay, and I'm using again the allure. I take it out some because where is large the surface, I can add extra, but I don't go too close because I don't want this become a super duper thick. Have to be flat, like I told you, totally flat as a base. Sorry, I just wipe the brush. So the allure of the glitter, I touch, and with the end I just gentle make it wet and try to keep into the design. Because it's shiny, you have to see the shininess. You have to turn around the customer hand well, like this, because anyway, other way you don't see properly. Okay, and teeny tiny in the center. And teeny tiny here. Okay, and right now I will using again the mermaid. On the triangle, I will be a good girl. I told you, just a teeny tiny. Okay, that part maybe better this way. I remove the excess. I check everywhere is coated. If you feel somewhere is not coated well, or you are not sure, just make sure you put before she go into the lamp, because after you cannot add. Okay. That have to be fully cure before you removing the excess glitter. Okay. Do you guys have any question? Angela asking, what you put the acrylic powder before putting the glitter? No, acrylic powder is one space. That means I use the color, and the clear acrylic powder just make like ceramic effect, not just simple matte. It's make like ceramic feeling. The other part, I use the allure as wet layer, and I pour the glitter. You will see when I remove is two different effect. Okay, and I will removing the dust. I just don't want removing here. Okay, here we are. Ching ching. And it's depending, you want like this kind of antique effect, or you want a shiny, you can touch it with the glue gel pen brush part to make shiny again. Just it's depending on the customer what you want. I just touch it quickly. Oh. That gel is no wipe, so after cure it will be shiny. I just contouring or touching a little bit where I draw before, if you want give back the shininess. But honestly I like with matte too, because the whole surface is matte. I needed a coating with matte top coat the whole, because more easy to make shiny again than make matte just one part, if it makes sense. Okay, here we are. I think I coated everywhere where I want. The teeny lines too. Okay, here we are. How you like it? It's just really so special effect, and you can see too kind of sugaring what I did. Okay. Yes, you can use, we have, this is why I supplied, we have geometric gold sticker. So if you go to the website, go to the stickers, and under the golden patterns we have this kind of geometric sticker. So just put it on, okay, coating and sugaring. Okay, just do flash curing because I fear I will touch it. I just talking and you will I will forget it, but is not cured yet. Okay, so I just put back. So yes, absolutely you can do that one too, because the stickers I ordered, and some I designed, some I just ordered, but every single piece what I ordered is I tested by me, and I got inspiration. I don't have junky sticker, honey. And yes, the frame stickers, like golden frame stickers, is really good for that technique. It's just save time. However, don't forget it. Every customer, I told you, have different size of the nail, and the sticker is always have a to make sure it's fit. So better if you can do handmade, or you can use the sticker too. So how you like it? It's just, I think it's so special, cute effect, and how super duper smooth, really, and same time super brightening. I just love it. I really love it, and it's spring and girly pink. Always I do the art what I like, but because I'm not a pinky person, and I forced myself to teach you guys something pinky and got inspiration, right? because even if, you know, don't forget it, when you're buying gel polish or glitter, we always pick to ourselves. However, that doesn't make logic, because customer will ask. You can change her mind, you can offering, okay, you love that or whatever, but if customer asking ugly green, you have to do that. So by this reason, I forcing myself doing colors which is not really me, like a pink is not really me, and incorporated the style what is more like me, and kind of design what you can easily do it at home. What you need only for golden framing is the transfer foil black liner. Always using, always. I'm using with the gold, which is a sensitive one. Look, the sensitive gold transfer foil with. Okay, what you need a good quality nano glitters. Okay, yes, the website is indicated micro, but right now everybody from who bring from China the stuff, they call micro. Not same, because it's white. Okay, you need a super powdery one. Okay, so need a good glitter. And if you want full surface, free edge, or bigger part, anything, always use the allure, because if you coating with gel, doesn't matter, you can use the base gel and apply on. But if in the top and you want to have customer come back exactly with this nail, and she doesn't losing even one piece of the glitter, you need like a super strong, like a glue version, and that will keep it. Okay, so the allure and the whole glitter collection, which is more than 100 colors. Okay, even summer, spring, fall, or winter period always need different colors. So all glitters we will give 30%. Used HENI 30, Henny 30 code, and just stock up. Okay, so let's see, have any question, you guys? You can always contact with me which kind of design or demonstration do you want. I always got inspiration from you guys, because you asking, or you want to know how to do, and because I doing for you to make sure you guys got inspiration. And I don't forget it, because I lost that one video, I will redo again. I just using like maybe turquoise or whatever. Okay, so no worry, I'm so sorry. I always tell I do my best, but the technical things is not my not my strongest part, so sometimes this happen. Okay, but till that, you can watch back always the YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate that if you give me a thumb up sign, because that helps the meta, the algorithm, to let YouTube know how that is cool, valuable education, and they will show to other people too. I really love you guys. Don't forget it, love each other, cook something good. If you cannot cooking, honey, order, is no excuse, you deserve. It's a beautiful weekend. If today was not the best day, honey, I tell ya, tomorrow is the better day. I already know tomorrow is the better day. So just enjoy, and if you have a time, painting always like a praying, create positive energy, And don't be shy, share with me and share with others what you learn. I love you guys. Ciao.